Okay, here we are. I'm Dr. Latifa Walinga, and I own the Coaching Kiva. And I decided to, once a week on Fridays, called 5 Question Fridays. 5 on Fridays. And that's because you will ask me questions and I'll answer them. I'll read the question out and I'll answer them. I got this idea from Marie Forleo. I really love to watch Marie Forleo, but she got a top-notch thing going on. She has producers and cameramen and camera people, and people write in, ask questions, but she's far bigger than I. But I am mimicking her, what she does. So a little bit about me. I do my Ph.D. is in depth psychology, and I used to be a psychotherapist, but I decided to work as a coach because as a coach, I can tell you what I think you should do. And then when you do those things, your life changes. And I love to do that because I got a little psychic thing happening too. So I know how to tell you what to do. So I'm going to start with the questions. And right now, you can't respond to me in terms of, you can. You can write a question and ask it. And I'm seeing right now on my iPad that I can see any questions you have and answer them. So you might not even be online with me because this is my first time doing it. And I gave you guys a heads up yesterday, but still, I find not many people come to my business page. They go to my personal page. So I'm knowing that after this, I'll go to my personal page and tell people that they've got to come next Friday to my business page, the Coaching Kiva on Facebook. So here we go with the first question. Someone wrote me, no names mentioned, right? But they asked me, how can I stop getting so emotional? Now, that's something I talk about in my online course. But I talk about that because you can control your emotions. When you get upset and you go and you lose it, you've given your power away. So how can I control my emotions? How you do that, you start that with knowing what certain things make you upset. What causes it? And you find out why. Once you understand why, whatever it is upsets you, what triggers you, and you see it coming, you can decide not to be triggered by that. It takes practice, but always think about, I'm giving my power away. I want to keep my power because this is me and my life. And nobody else is responsible for your life except you. So when you feel yourself getting upset, you want to ask yourself, perhaps when you're starting this, even after the fact, what's making me so upset? Why do I get so mad? And don't tell yourself, I can't help it, because you can. Your words are powerful. So you start having affirmations, what you are. You say what you are, even though you're not behaving that way right now. But you say, I am this. And you affirm what you want to be. And see yourself as such. And when you feel your body and your physiology showing you that your blood is boiling, you're getting really, really emotional, or something makes you sad, then you decide not to be that way and ask yourself, what's causing this? If you do these things for a while, you'll start to change. You won't be so reactive. And you'll understand what's going on with you, and then you won't be so emotional because we can control our emotions. We can control our emotions. And one day I'm going to give you a PowerPoint slide telling you how to do that, even more in depth than this. But you can decide that that's not important to you. Because we get so emotional because our egos are in the way. Our ego's saying either you're not enough, you don't matter, that doesn't count, your words don't have any power, all those things. And you start to feel insignificant. And you feel really bad about who you are, so you get emotional about certain things. It's all because of how you feel about yourself. When you start to love yourself and really care about how you feel and what's going on, you won't let somebody's comment to you or how they behave with you upset you like that. You decide to walk away and give your attention to something else. So you look where you want to be. Understand that we can feel good at all times. It's just up to us to learn how to do that. And I can give you a small one. How you can learn this at all times is just go and choose a better feeling thought. And what that means is think of a memory that makes you really happy. When you first think about it, it makes you smile. Right there, you're in control of your emotions. That's the answer to that question. But like I say, I'll give away this PowerPoint slide that I did last night on this very question. And one day I can give it to you. I need to know who you are. So you can email me or Facebook me, whatever you call this, and ask me, and I'll give it to you. Okay? Here's the next question. And I think I see somebody. Yeah. Tandra Brown. Hi, Tandra. So I miss you, Tandra. Okay, so the next question is this. How can I talk to my partner to avoid problems? That's a great question, because there's a way. If this is a woman asking me this, and there's a way we as women talk to our guys that we should. I don't like to use the word should. That's better for us in the relationship, because men and women are different. That's just how it is, and that's okay. But also think about this. Men, even though they are real tough and they seem tough and in control, and they're so sweet and they have that sensitive side, like little boys. No offense to the men that are watching, but like little boys. And we have to be careful of the things we say to them and how we say them. So when we talk to our partner, we want to be respectful of them. What they're asking, what they're saying, we want to respect that and respect them. And even when we're women, we have expressions, and we're not angry, but we have expressions. Our countenance gives us away. But men think we're angry when we're not. So you want to try to keep that face soft. Keep what you're thinking soft and gentle, because if you're thinking negative thoughts or angry thoughts, and you're not saying them, but you're thinking them, and you think you're hiding how you feel, you're not. Because what you're thinking always comes out. So think nice thoughts. I disconnected for a minute. But think nice thoughts, think sweet thoughts, and you can communicate with your partner. Listen to what they're saying. Before you react, don't react. Listen to the words that are being said. Respond to the words. If your partner is angry, do not get involved. Say, I would really like to talk about this later, because right now wouldn't be a good time. We won't hear each other. Let's wait and talk about this later. That's the best thing to do when you're angry, when your partner's angry. We want to talk about things when we both love each other or not angry at each other. That makes all the sense. So to talk to your partner and to avoid arguments, you want to monitor what's happening with them. Assess them. Are they upset? What happened yesterday or today? Is it about you? Is it about them? Really, it's never about you. It's always about them. Even with you, you think you're upset about something that they did. It's not about them. It's about you. So you want to assume responsibility, and then take your time. Always be loving and gentle and kind. That's what love really is. All the other things don't matter. The love does, and that's first. Okay, so the third question is, I don't know how to feel good when I'm in a funk. How do I feel good when I'm in a funk? Well, she didn't want to be in a funk. Who does? The simplest way, you got this, to feel good when you're in a funk is to do this exercise. It's called the triad. It's the triad, like a triangle. Let's see, yeah, a triad. What you do is, the first thing you do is recognize your physiology. If you're angry or in a funk or sad, how's your body? Usually you cower down, you fold up. You're not erect and proud and beautiful and happy. You fold in. So change your physiology first thing. Change your physiology. If it means you have to get up and move your body, we have to move our bodies, and things work. We do that. Move your body around. Just change your physiology first. That always works first. You gotta move, change your physiology. Then, what are you thinking about that's putting you in that funk? And I bet that you're thinking that same funky thought over and over and over again. I'm right, aren't I? Because you are. We all do it when we're in the funk or sad or mad. We have that same thought. We think about it over and over and over again, and we get it's like a loop, and we go down into the abyss of whatever the negative emotion is. So recognize what you're thinking about it and change that thought. And I say go to a better feeling thought. Think of something that makes you smile, that makes you happy. It could be your child, your dog, your cat, the mountains, the beach, your best friends, the food you ate last night. Whatever makes you smile now, right now, when you think about it. We all have a thought like that. We all have that kind of memory. Whatever makes you smile when you think about it, immediately you think about that. That's your better feeling thought. And then the third part of the triad is what you think about has meaning to you. It means something. What does it mean to you? What does it make you think about, or what do you mean when you think that thought? Because it gives meaning. If we're upset, we have a negative thought. We keep thinking about it that makes us feel negative about ourselves. But when you change your thought to a better feeling thought, that thought makes you feel good about who you are. So first, change your physiology. Sit up straight or get up, move around, jog, something. Change what you're thinking about. Go to a better feeling thought. And 3, give that thought meaning. What does that thought mean to you? What's that feeling make you feel about yourself? What meaning is it? You do these 3 things, within 5 minutes, you're no longer in a funk. That's simple, and I love to share that with you. Because we all get in a funk sometimes, or sad or something, and we say, where'd that come from? Old behavior, old beliefs, but we find ways to work with those things. The triad. Do it. It'll work for you. The 4th question is, how do I show my partner I love them? And that's so sweet, and we want to know. But here's the good thing about that. We think we know how to show the man, the woman, that we love them. And so we do for them what we love done for us. And even though that's a nice thought, to how to show somebody you love them is a beautiful thought. You have to learn their love language. I think we've all heard the book, The 5 Love Languages. I'm talking about that. And it's true. What is it that lets your partner feel loved by you? It might not be what makes you feel loved by them. You might like things done for you around the house, or, acts of service, or gifts. They might like touching and quality time. It's your responsibility to ask them what they love, or just look or listen clearly to find out. Because when you start doing what your partner needs to feel loved, then you'll show your partner that you love them. So I suggest get that book, The 5 Love Languages, and you figure it out, or your partner. There's an exercise that I give some of my clients, and it helps you understand what you really need to feel loved. And sometimes clients think they need one thing, and once they do the exercise, they find, man, it's something else. Okay, so the last question is, how can you help me? Well, I can help you like this. On Fridays at 10 o'clock, so far I'm saying 10 o'clock, I'm going to be here doing a live Facebook like I'm doing right now, answering 5 questions on Friday. It's called 5 on Fridays. That's a good title, isn't it? So how can I help you? Meet me here on Fridays at 10 o'clock. If the time changes, I'll tell you, and I'll answer the questions. If you have questions, post it to me, and I'll read the posts and answer your questions next week. But 5 of them. So 5 questions get answered. And what else do I want to say? I want to say that I thought about this yesterday. Well, I met with 2 guys yesterday that might be on my team, but not yet. But I thought about this before, just didn't do it. But now I decided with these guys every Friday. And I might be in this little studio that I make, or in my office, or outside. I have no idea. But every Friday at 10 o'clock, I'll be on live and have answers to 5 questions. And I don't know how long this took. I'm hoping to maybe start doing it for a little lot longer. And that would be really cool. So it might be 5 on Fridays, but I might have more questions to answer than 5 because I might want to try to have it for 15 minutes to 30 minutes. And I don't think I've done that. Let me see how far long it's just been like, oh, I think I've done 18 minutes. It's 10:21. I started at 10:03, a little late. But anyway, I love to answer your questions. I love to help you. And also I can help you at 562-895-0516. You can come to my office and have an appointment. But 5 on Fridays. This is the first time. I love it. And somebody's right there watching me. I don't know. Winston. Hey, Winston. Okay, so anyway, 5 on Fridays. That's it. Tune in next Friday. Any questions? Post them or PM me. Latifa Wallinga or Dr. Wallinga. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye.